do you think? Is our production tight? Is the groove right? Does it make you wanna dance? Make you wanna take a chance? Make you wanna take a chance? Make you wanna take. That's why make music. That's damnation. Damnation in France. That's Willa May. Warm cookies. If you're doing it professionally. WDM Nation Media. ThinkTimm. Tell me what you think about that. Wearing all the hats, curator of the undefined, speaker of the funk, driver of the car, the one who told you you could be what you want. Whatever you want, you can be a star. We're talking to you. WDM and Willa May. ThinkTimm. Damnation. We are talking to you. Peace and be well.
Welcome to Why Make Music, episode 94, The Fruit of Our Labor. I'm Willa May, and today we're diving straight into Timm's fresh release. Timm, how does it feel to drop Volume 40?
It feels good. No different than any other time. We are dropping volumes like clockwork. Once a month you get 10 tracks. Some volumes speak more so to a theme, and I think this one we kind of hit our stride a bit.
Let's explore that. What theme do you think emerged? Was it intentional, or did it sneak up on you?
Normally when I'm writing, basically how it goes is like I know that I moved on to a said volume. So if we're on volume 14, you are looking and listening to the songs in their chronological release situation. The only thing that might change is if you notice that all the songs are titled alphabetically. So we do create 10 songs for a project, and they are relative to each other, but the titles may vary, and then that makes their positioning and the play order different, but all the material normally contained on the volume has some type of relatability to each other. So with this one, I think I'm diving more so like in a introspective, futuristic, kind of like home place, kind of like self-reflection, but not real, somewhat fictional, semi-autobiographical, semi-emotional field, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm right with you. Let's peel back those layers track by track.
Yeah, so this volume starts with a song called Affected Reality.
Affected reality, right? Let's start there. What's the first thing you want people to know about that track?
It's a little surreal. And by surreal, I mean that the lyrics are kind of artsy, all over the place. It's like I'm painting a picture. Like one line is like, it's unclear to me if I sail the sea. Like
I caught that line. It's like sailing through uncertainty, right? So when we come back from hearing it, we'll dig into what's fact and what's fiction.
Wonderful. Let's go to the song.
And when we come back, we'll break down what reality really means. Let's roll it.
If I told you you could fly, exist forever, past the sky, would you believe me? Or just swipe past casually? If I whispered that the truth wasn't solid, just a loop, would you embrace it? Or drown trying to chase it? Unclear to me as I sail the sea. Facts blur with fiction. Waves crash through the feed. If I hand you the remote, could you even change the note? What changes? What engages? Reality affected. and I let it. Picture perfect image grows, logic tangled, minds on hold. Television in the kitchen, streaming thoughts without permission. Took a wrong turn left for right, ended up in neon light. Corner store with phantom smiles, lost my cousin in the miles. Saw a sign above my bed, pillow covers what I said. Separate checks, I wasn't there. Dream dissolves into thin air. What changes? What engages? Reality affected. Left cold, bare, disconnected. But it was real life, this ordeal. Reality affected. Got hot, wet, and I let it. A little clarity never hurt nobody. Sneakers to charity, slightly worn. Back in the 90s, I loved that song. Perfect arrangement, I stayed engaged. Fax machine, fictional facts. I called but never got called back. Hocus pocus, nothing in his hands. Still I'm holding my master plan. Search the channel, wood panel lodge. Black and white flannel, get out of Dodge. Everything is everything, it is what it is. Damnation. What changes? What engages? Reality affected. Left cold, bare, disconnected. But it was real life, this ordeal. Reality affected. Got hot, wet, and I let it. Reality affected. Reality affected.
So, after hearing that, I have to ask, when you wrote Facts Blur with Fiction, was that you blurring them, or were you reflecting on the world doing it to us?
It's a combination of both. As a writer, you can script things the way you want to script them. You can paint the picture how you want to paint them. But also, we're living in a time now where it's the new truth, untruth. You can see it and then told not to believe it. You can believe it if you don't see it. You can believe. It's hard to tell because nowadays you even have artwork or media visuals that are artificially created that seem like they're real. So truthfully, the thing is, like what they say, don't believe your lying eyes.
And that's exactly what we're unpacking. The fact that reality's affected, but we're still choosing how we see it. Alright, let's line up track 2.
Track 2. This is a good one here. This is a fun song, Come and Play.
Oh, I could already tell. And after all that introspection, I'm ready to come and play. So let's do it.
So Come and Play is basically just like a call out. I start the song off hollering out, shouting out with WDMN or Damnation. And it's female-driven vocals, as most of the tracks on this volume are. And it's basically nonsense. It's whimsical. It's fun. It's just basically like, come on, let's go. Come and get it on. Come play with us. Come have fun. Come make music. Come do the things that really set yourself free.
And that's exactly what we're going to do. No deeper meaning needed. Let's spin it, have fun, and we'll catch everyone on the other side.
Yo, we in the building. Damnation in the house. Wild girls don't wait, they make noise. Let's go. Come and play. Come and play. Come Welcome to the party, welcome to the style. Slide in my circle, come stay a while. Drop your bags, don't front, don't fake. We me a drink while I fix this beat. Stirring the truth with a little deceit. Do you think I'm fine or just insane? Do you think my brain could run this game? Talk to me loud, don't mumble that weak. I need a rhythm every time you speak. Everything I do got the kick of a drum. Every word I spit got your body numb. Party, party, wild and naughty. Damnation, funk in the house. Come and play, it's all about today. There's no tomorrow. What are you waiting for? Come and play, my heart is yours. It ain't borrowed, you can't ever ask for more. I was driving with no direction, chasing shadows, chasing affection. Why am I running if you don't wanna be caught? Why do I gamble when I already bought? Crazy one, maybe it's fun. Maybe I'm lost in the midnight sun. Every answer looks like a lie, but the music's the truth and it won't deny. You turn to me with your lips outlined, sexy whip for your hips grooving in time. So I froze, then I came alive. This is the reason we survive. Closer, closer, hotter, hotter. No tomorrow. Come and play. 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 You dare, you dare, you dare, you dare, you dare. Bring it back, don't stop, don't quit. Talk that talk with your funky try. Spin in a circle, dance on a chair. Throw your hands up like you don't care. I'll rhyme about nothing, I'll rhyme about fame. I'll rhyme about taxes, I'll rhyme about your game. I'll rhyme about love, I'll rhyme about hate. I'll rhyme so long that the sun is late. Kentucky Fried Becky with a side of fries. Pour me a shot and I'll call it a surprise. Everything crazy, everything true. If you ain't lost yet, then I'm losing you. Spin it, flip it, rip it. Questions asked, but the answers bend. Do you want tonight to ever end? No tomorrow, no rewind. Just a reckless dance in a borrowed time. WDM and media. Damnation in the house. Oh wow, no hesitation. Come and play. It's all about today. There's no tomorrow. What are you waiting for? Come and play. My heart is yours. It ain't borrowed. You can't ever ask for more. Come and play. Come and play. Come and play. Never stop, never stop, never stop, never stop. Come and play. Come and play. Come and play. Never stop, never stop, never stop, never stop. Now the sun's creeping in, the bottles are low, but I'm still screaming, never say go. 7-minute anthem, we ain't done yet. Wild girls gamble with no regret. This is story, this is myth. This is everybody you ever kiss. This is rhythm, this is rhyme. This is timeless party time. So dance in the kitchen, dance in the hall. Dance on the ceiling, dance on the wall. Spin till your body say no more. Play the laugh in his face and scream. Come and play. Come and play. Come and play. Come and play. One more shot. Come and play. Come and play. Let me stay. Come and play. Let me stay. Come and play. One more shot. Come and play. Come and play. Come and play. Come and
What a
play.
ride. So Tim, I have to ask, after all that playful chaos, did you need to take a breath? Or was that just the energy you wanted to keep flowing?
The funny thing about putting together the productions for the song is that this song actually started off with more of a country flair to it. I got away from that only because to me it kind of sounded like there's a song that's playing during the Monday Night Football games. I'm not sure the artist that sings this track, but the come and play part, I think it's kind of funny because we've had opportunities within the recent past to put songs up for placement ideas and sporting events and whatnot. And only because this song was not necessarily under contract with our sync agent, it could not be used, but I thought that this phrasing would be very good. Like when I originally wrote the song, now we're talking months ago, if not even a year ago completely. When the song first, I heard the hook, the come and play, one more shot, come and play, all this stuff like that. I immediately thought about seeing this on like one of those Monday Night Football games or one of those weekend Fox football games or whatever. So the energy level was high from the start, but you know, start to finish with the song as far as I'm concerned. So like once I started and I get the lyrical idea and I get the musical idea and I piece it together. I'm in it for that production, but once that production energy is gone, I just drop it at that point and I might replay it in the car and listen to it. But I've been waiting for this one to come out only because, like I said, it was a little bit more country than what it is right now, where now it's a little bit more laid back and funky, where the country one really basically made me want to lean more so. There's a song that comes up later on here that is more so really country than this one, and I think I couldn't have them both on the same volume because they kind of mirrored each other.
So you kept the high energy, but shifted the flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's keep that momentum going. What's the next track we're about to dive into on this volume?
The next track is Finally Got It Right, which is kind of chill. I'm like, it's one of those laid back, introspective tracks where it's like you sit back and you think like you've been through so much and maybe you weren't necessarily the perfect person, and that love is not perfection. Sometimes, like I said in the lyrics, it's just you showing up.
And that's a perfect note to jump off. All right, let's listen and we'll unpack what it means to finally get it right.
It's always been you. Oh, how I cried, carrying emotions in a bag too heavy to hold. The sky broke open above me, rain pouring down like a truth untold. I was drowning in the flood, but your hand reached through the storm. Losing you was never an option. Your love became my form. No words could rewrite that story. No pages could erase the pain. But I found my way back to glory when I called your name. If I've done nothing my entire life, if it all came down to just one fight, I finally got it right. It's you, it's always been you. If I ever stumbled, if I lost the light, if the world felt dark in the dead of night, I finally got it right. It's you, it's always been you. I was reckless, didn't know how to care the way I should. Lost so much along the journey, but you stood where no one would. You saw me at my lowest, loved me when I wasn't whole. You held the pieces together when I couldn't save my soul. Some say change is impossible, but I changed the day I knew that love is not perfection. It's just showing up for you. If I've done nothing my entire life, if it all came down to just one fight, I finally got it right. It's you, it's always been you. If I ever stumbled, if I lost the light, if the world felt dark in the dead of night, I finally got it right. It's you, it's always been you. The answer is the truth.
So, Tim, after that track, I have to ask, when you say it's you, it's always been you, were you thinking of a person? Or is that more about finding your purpose?
As a private person, I'm not going to disclose the fact that I love who I love and I'm very happy, and I do use that person as a muse for my music. But at the same point, when you're writing for a audience, you tend not to want to specify a certain thing. And also at the same point, you realize a lot of times I'm writing from a female point of view, and I'm trying to be very open and have open scenario relationships. A lot of times, it's funny because this reminds me of a story I was talking to my son about earlier today, and I was like saying, yeah, I write from a female point of view, because right now the music industry for the last couple of years have been dominated by females. And also the fact that some of the relationship scenarios from male point of views tend to be taken the wrong way. They can become womanizing or a little controlling, but some of the things you say from a female point of view, especially if you sit back and say you're looking at, like, listen, it's 2026 and the world is what the world is, and I'm a very open and clear person about that I'm writing from a female point of view to another female because I am a guy, so therefore it's like I'm not necessarily writing about traditional male-female relationships. But the thing is that there's nothing more beautiful than a woman, not in a sexist way, but in an intelligent, smart, well put together type way. I was raised by strong women in my life. My wife is a strong woman. I have a new perspective since I do have a daughter also. And there are certain strengths that I want to show, and there are certain ways I want to sit back and say, like, yeah, it's okay to sit back and say, like, oh, if I say it's you and it's always been you. Yes, you can love someone and that person, you know deep down, like, oh, through the good, the bad, when that person is the right person for you. I know that was a long, roundabout answer, but that is the true answer to the question.
That's a thoughtful perspective, and it makes the track even more layered. Now let's move forward, because I know there's more to unpack.
The next track is Leave You Never. Now, Leave You Never was the toss-up with the earlier track Come and Play for a country twang. This one rolled off of my brain quicker with the Leave You Never, and it's hit me as a country type vibe from the guitar when I laid that down to the drums, to everything in here had the vibe to a point that where I even sit back and say that we're going to ride out to a gunfight, bang bang, hard on the line, but leave you never know I will ever do. Listen, man, I'm thinking straight off the bat, we can cover so much territory. We can cover so many different markets as far as music is concerned. And I know sometimes it's supposed to be about the craft, but the thing is, like, as a writer, as a creative person, you cannot box yourself in. And once again, this goes to prove, I'm not country. I'm born and raised in the city. I lived in the suburbs. I've never spent more time down south than maybe up in vacation and then maybe in Florida or whatever. But this right here, if a country artist were ever to get their hands on this, this would be a killer.
I love that confidence. It's all about breaking boundaries. Now let's let them hear it, then we'll chat about riding out to that metaphorical gunfight.
Baby, you know, ain't no leaving you. I would sooner give my life, ooh, right out, gunfight. Bang, bang, heart on the line. But leave you never. No, will I ever do. Never do, never do. I love you. Yeah. My sister swears I love too hard. Can't see past them falling stars. But what she don't know, what she don't see, there's a whole lot more to me. I've been spared by luck or fate, dancing dry in the pouring rain, shining love like a lucky charm. You keep me safe in your arms. How would I give mine? Give it all, give it all. Right out to a gunfight. Shoot for love, shoot for love. But leave you never. No, will I ever do. Never do, never do. I love you. I'd rather stand and face the fire, walk barefoot across barbed wire. Truth is branded in my soul, baby, I ain't letting go. Ain't letting go. Ain't letting go. I was gonna give my love right out to a gunfight. But leave you never. No, will I ever do. Never do, never do. I love you. Ain't leaving. Ain't leaving you. Never.
All right, Tim, after that one, I have to say, it's bold, it's dramatic, and it's definitely got that country edge. So did you picture that shootout while writing, or was it more about the emotion behind it?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I really, when I got the music together and the music was coming along with the feel of the lyrics, I visualized this being like, oh, you're out there on the plains, you're out there on a ranch, you got your horse, and you're talking about the love you have, and you're like, yeah, I'll ride out to a gunfight for you. Like, I'll do this, I'm doing whatever. Dancing dry in the pouring rain, shining love like a lucky charm, just to keep you safe in my arms. Like, yo, sometimes when the lyrics open up and you start writing, and a lot of times I put the app on voice, and I do the voice type thing, so therefore it's flowing better than just typing it into the keyboard when I'm writing songs now. So I write the lyrics with the music in mind that I've already done, and then I write the lyrics and then I piece it together, but I know exactly where I'm going. So basically, when I had the idea for the country song and then the music came together nicely, and I went back to fine tune the lyrics and get everything together, I knew this was going to be it. And I was picturing woman on horse, guns blazing, situation hopping off. Like, I don't necessarily watch, there's a TV show on now that's been kind of popular about the Western frontier type scenario, but I'm not sure what it's called. But listen, I'm all for it, because the thing is that, like I said, I'm not trying to be an artist. I'm trying to write songs that are basically have placement value. And the thing is that if this right here could land on a country western show, they will be very surprised that a black guy from northeastern America wrote this.
And that right there is the beauty of it. You're proving creativity doesn't care about boundaries. Now let's gallop into the next one.
Let's make a toast. This one is crazy. This is wild. In our pre-interview situation, you mentioned, am I manifesting how we're living now or how we're going to live in the future? You tell me, what do you think?
I think you're manifesting the future. And that's exactly what we'll toast to. So let's raise that glass and give it a listen.
Yeah. Pour it up, don't spill it. Not too much, baby. We're just getting started. Raise your glass, your bottle, your hand. Bless this moment, blessings on demand. One sip for the gone, two sips for the living, three for the sins and the grace we keep forgiving. Pass around that flask, no questions asked. You came empty-handed, baby, you won't last. Phones down, vibe up, don't catch the flash. Tomorrow's shame ain't worth tonight's dash. Lift it, shine in the light. Toast to the moment, toast to the night. So let's make a toast to our gracious host. Stacked so tall, man, we coast to coast. Flying us in like kings and queens. WDMN, living out the dream. So let's raise these glasses, champagne splashes. We should be making deals, but we chasing dashes. Finances stack while the baseline smashes. Flies too heavy, yeah, we stunting with passion. Kicks too clean, fresh custom shine. Colorway a damnation, one of a kind. Who designed it? Tim, yeah, the mastermind. Catch him slipping through the crowd with the WDMN sign. Dinner in French, I can't pronounce the dish. Truffle on the plate, caviar with the fish. Vegan on the side, but the drink's not missed. Spared no expense, living lavish like this. Oh, he fancy, oh, she fly. Take a picture, nah, let it ride. We attract what we live, champagne in the tracks. Designer frame, vision, panoramic views. What's mine is the hustle, what's yours you choose. No need for the gossip, no need for the shade. We trend by the second, we already made. Toast to the night, toast to the fam. Toast to the grind, toast to the bread. So let's make a toast to our gracious host. Stacked so tall, man, we coast to coast. Flying us in like kings and queens. WDMN, living out the dream. So let's raise these glasses, champagne splashes. We should be making deals, but we chasing dashes. Finances stack while the baseline smashes. Flies too heavy, yeah, we stunting with passion. That's right. Drink slow, flex fast. WDMN. ThinkTimm on the grass.
All right, Tim, with that toast, I've got to ask. When you talk about living the dream, is it about the journey to get there? Or are we already in that dream now?
I really want to think that we are basically, the process is the dream. The process, the dream is the journey. I'm like, because the thing is that I don't really see an end. I don't see the final situation. I don't see what we're necessarily going to end up at, because if I had it my way, honestly, we will just keep writing and keep putting songs out, and I guess the goal is the financial comfort that would afford you the stress-free freedoms to live how you want to live and do what you feel is important to you, but it's costing me nothing to make music except for the few subscriptions to services as far as uploading and whatnot, and software to do so, Logic Pro, FL Studios, Suno for the vocals. It's not much. I'm like, it's a couple $1,000s a year overhead. Electricity. I would be doing this regardless. So the thing is, Let's Make a Toast is basically just a thing of making a over gratuitous effort at making a song that people will respond to, because sometimes people respond to the glitz more so than the humbleness. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. The journey is the dream, and sometimes a little glitz keeps us all entertained along the way. All right, on to the next track.
The next track is Mind Blowing. Now this one is a cool one because a rapper I am not. But just because I'm not a rapper doesn't mean that I can't write like a rapper. Now, I may not have the timing and flow and delivery to pull it off vocally, but the mind is sharp, and as much as I like writing songs, I really enjoy the writing music and writing raps. I think a lot of times people take for granted the amount of lyrics that go into a rap song. I'm like, it's not necessarily just taking 5 or 6 words and stretching them over a couple bars. I'm like, you have to understand, rappers account for a lot of vocabulary, a lot of vernacular, a lot of flowing, and a lot of enunciation. And it's a rhythm. It's finding a pocket. It's like even bouncing on syllables and syllables. And I enjoy writing that way. The only thing is that a freestyle battle I would never get into. But as far as putting my pen on paper and creating something that's, thank God for technology, or thank God if you ever, I guess if I were ever to ghostwrite for someone to flow like this, it would technically really be mind-blowing. And the thing is about when you're writing a rap, you can take it to so many different levels because there are so many other ways to say the same thing over and over and over again.
And that's what makes it exciting. The pen, the rhythm, the flow, it's all part of the craft. Now let's let them hear what's mind-blowing.
Check it. Yeah. Check it. Mind to mind, thought to thought, conscious hustle. Watch me spark. Temporal lobe still throbbing, electricity in my skull. Propensity for inclusion, yeah, but robbery ain't the goal. Lifted, elevated, top floor, score my mental stock. Losing never, I pivot clever, my hustle don't clock out. More many, the most, metamorphosis wide open. I see dead people in boardrooms, ghosting while they still boasting. Supreme style defined, I deliver outcomes infinite. Running miles on intellect, gas you up, then pass you with. Mind blowing, blowing, without even knowing how you're supposed to live this life. Flaring face, stability's the weapon. The self-destruction waits you versus all your brethren. Not slick, not little, city ripe for the taking. Confiscated dreams, plug me in, electric fiddle breaking. Tools running low, battery flat, but the product still push. Time moving slow, yet I carve beats like Kush. Ideas versus ego, guess who wins? Master comprehension while the frauds just pretend. Mind blowing, without even knowing how you keep your balance tight. Left, no right. I supply light. Equilibrium wobbles like goldfish sight. Truth slips, lies stick. Life senseless, but we scrolling quick. Roll dice, slice pie, ill-gotten gains. No loyalty remains, only contracts and chains. But I remaster my masters. Own yourself. Trailer cut vibes, this is mind over matter. City to city, town to town. Dropping wax grooves, let the needle crown. Beatles level growth, but the fiction they sellin'. I'm the doc of my script, words truthfully stunning. Ask me nothing, but my record is proof. A hustler with a conscience, producer in the booth. Folk rap fusion, street corner sage, and a kin with a blade. Skywalker every page, truly. utterly. Mind blowing, documented words still showing. Mind to mind, thought to thought. Conscious hustle, watch me spark.
Alright, Tim, you dropped an Anakin Skywalker reference in there, so tell me, how does wielding words feel like wielding a lightsaber?
Listen, when that line came to mind and I realized that I could fit that in there any given time, I would love to pay reference. So if you go through all the songs, there are Jedi references, there are Sith references. I know this is volume 14, and the song I did the other day, 2 days ago, is called Rebel Messiah. And there's a lot of Star Wars references in that. That's for volume 55, slated by my calculations, February of 2028. Possibly, yeah, or February 2029, I don't know, a long time in the future. A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, ThinkTimm and WDMN Nation was writing songs forever. But no, whenever I can get into my nerdy side and reference Star Wars or Marvel or superheroes or any trivial pop trivia type thing, because you have to realize people may not necessarily relate to the everyday vernacular or everyday analogy, but everyone knows who Anakin Skywalker is. Everyone recognizes the Skywalker name. I'm like, if you're not talking about Uncle Luke from the 2 Live crew, Luke Skywalker back in those days, you know you're talking about George Lucas. So just sit back and say, what's the line I used? A hustler with conscience, producer in the booth, folk rap fusion, street corner sage, Anakin with the blade, Skywalker every page. I felt like I was getting my Jay-Z on there, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I love it. And that blade is sharp just like your lyrics. Now let's step into the next track, because this journey's still unfolding.
The next track is Party in My Mind. Now, Party in My Mind, prior to this version of it, was recorded a while ago. And I actually released this a long time ago with my own vocals on it, and didn't move the crowd at all, not one bit. And it's like, this is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. This is what goes on inside of the mind of a producer. When you hear a beat, you're not necessarily hearing the beat. Like, listen, I talked to you before and I said that at one point I considered possibly doing videos where I showed the step-by-step production of how I put a song together. Now, this is the thing, and any creative person will attest to this. You're not putting together a song piece by piece. You are basically just translating what you already hear in your head to the software, to the instrument, to the vocals, to recreate the finished product that you already had. So how I'm approaching this is basically saying, like, listen, I get a title, I get a melody, I get a segment of words, I get a little phrase here and there. Before I start to put the music down, I have the finished concept in my head already. I'm not looking for the finished concept. I'm looking for the finished concept to complement what I heard. So the thing is that the little riding horn dun, 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 in this song, all the stuff I heard prior to putting this out there prior to putting this into digital form, prior to playing it, prior to doing everything. So when I'm writing the lyrics, I'm not necessarily searching for lyrics. I'm just basically transcribing what I already hear in my head. A lot of times, you have to understand, what's the line? This is not my first rodeo. This is something that I did all my life. I'm like, there's nothing more consistent other than breathing, perhaps doing art and talking trash about nonsense. Like, I am a very consistent, steady person. So my love for, like I say, Star Wars, recreational things, love for the family, love for art, love for music, writing lyrics, my friendship with my close friends. These are things that consistently make me me. So when I sit back and say, oh, this is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind, I'm talking about this is the creative process. Now, there's nothing ever pausing me. Like, I've never fell into a funk of like, oh, I can't write. If I could write a song every single day or 2 or 3 songs every single day, because of technology, we're not dealing with putting it on tape and having to do edits and having to cut or whatever that. Technology has sped the process up so much that yes, even though this song is older, I reached back for it, refreshened it up, and dropped it on this track here, dropped it on this volume, only because it was fitting.
And that's what makes it real. The creativity never stops. Now let's all join the party in your mind.
Welcome to the party. Never you mind. Leave your thoughts at the door. Autopilot engaged. Woo! Entertainment plus more musical inspiration. Yeah! Everybody can see some kind of revelation. It's simple. Just follow me. Combination. What you want, what you need. Emancipation. Set your body free. You know you got soul. Oh yeah, that sound lives within. Don't pay no attention to hate. Let us in, let us in. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. Oh, this is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. Is this the love of your life? Are you engaged? Matrimony for sure. Validation of your age. Soloist plays. Dancers heating it up. Bartender smiling wide. She happily fills your cup. Only the finest bottles. Pour it up. Chilled ice models. Too hot. Fashion wild tonight. Wear what you got. Critics in a cage. Lock 'em up. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. Fresh from the gala. Yeah, I know you wanna holler, but I can't chat now. On my way to the stage. Guests keep calling. I ain't tryna be rude, but darling, your outfit is still in the mood. If I can't throw a party, then we must be insane. Don't call me by my government if you don't know my name. Showstoppers coming in hot. We gon' last forever. This party right here, it ain't gon' stop, no, never. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. Yeah. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Party in my mind, baby. Last all night, last forever. You can leave your body at the door, but bring your soul inside. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. Oh, this is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. This is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. Oh, this is what it sounds like when there's a party in my mind. Party in my mind.
So, Tim, after that track, I've got to know, when the party's in your mind, does it ever get too loud? Or is that just the sweet spot for creativity?
No, it gets loud because the reality of it all is that it's not always convenient. I'm not working a 9 to 5. I'm like, I can't turn it off. I'm like, there's times that I'm distracted by my own inner creativity when I'm trying to watch TV, when I'm having a conversation and I'm not necessarily following the conversation properly because in my head, there's wheels spinning. The hard drive is always working. There's something always going on. I might hear something that someone says to me in conversation and then branch off into a section in my head where it's like, oh man, that'd make a good line in the song. How would that relate to the next thing going on? I'm watching TV and I'll see something that catches my eye or catches my ear. I'm like, I might hear a sound or a bass line or a drum line that's used in something else, and I'm thinking like, oh, that'd be great. Like, I'm not a sampler, so like I will go and play and recreate the sound or whatever. It's funny because I'm a big Law and Order SVU fan, and there's a song that an earlier version of it had a guitar line that kind of sounded like the bass line from the SVU track. But I got away from it. But the thing was, every time I heard the original version of the song, that's when I think like, oh my God, this sounds like it could be taken, like it's like a flyer version of the Mike Post Law and Order SVU theme. So the thing is that this is what it sounds like when there's a party in your mind. It's not a genre, it's not a style. Like I said, this album that we're putting out, Volume 14, or any other of the past 13 albums, or any other into the future of up to Volume 55 and beyond, it's genreless. It's no genre in it. It's just music. And the vocal tone might hit a thing only because like, oh, I'll fall in love with a voice and I like to use that voice for a bit. But it could be whatever. I'm like, truthfully and honestly, I do believe that in today's society that there is no real category of music because I always fall back and say my window to the world is my young people. And basically, I realize that my kids listen to anything and everything. And I think that's how it's supposed to be. And I think that is, I guess, probably the best benefit from streaming as opposed to growing up listening to a closed radio system where it's like more or less like, oh, if you grew up listening to R&B and hip hop, that's all you knew. If you grew up listening to rock, that's all you knew. If you grew up listening to a pop station, that's basically all that you knew. Nowadays, it's like, oh, you have every category of music and every catalog at your fingertips. I'm like, it may not be beneficial and monetarily beneficial to the artist because of all their stuff being out there for such a low paying rate for that. But as far as it's concerned, when a person wants to partake and listen and curate their own sound and curate what they like, the options are endless.
Honestly, I think that endless creativity is the beauty of it. Streaming lets you share every corner of that mind party with the world. Speaking of which, we've got one more track, don't we?
Now, this might be taken the wrong way, but trust in the name, might be looked at as kind of like, trust in the name of God, trust in the name of Jesus. I'm talking trust in the name of damnation, which is WDMN Nation, which was the original breakdown before I dropped it to the call letters of WDMN. ThinkTimm was the original project back a long time ago, 10 years before the new millennium, was Damnation in France. ThinkTimm, Damnation in France. And it was literally fly hip-hop chamber music. No real vocals onto it, and then that manifested into years later becoming WDMN, the call letters, we are damnation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a radio station. ThinkTimm, if nothing else, manifest into your name, Willa May. Willa May, taken from my great-grandmother, Willa May. You know, it's always going to be something that calls back. And I don't know how this is going to be marketable, but it's branding as far as I'm concerned, because especially when we're living in a time right now where people want to try to pull receipts on how you're being creative and what you're doing. Sometimes I made a joke one time and I was like, oh, if I'm writing a song and I can't think of something to throw there in that line that goes there, I might just pause and say damnation. I might pause and just say ThinkTimm, WDMN, Willa May. You know, like all of a sudden you just have these drops that you can put in there that brand you and your product as legitimately yours. But at the same point, it helps you build personality. Like there's a bridge in the song where it says, it's not a religion, it's recognition, peace of mind, self-knowing condition. You understand? Like, we are aware that we're saying it. Like, we're not saying it by accident. We're not accidentally just flowing. I'm like, we can go back and re-edit it. So I'm fully aware that I am putting damnation in there. I'm fully aware that I am putting WDMN media out there. The only way you are, it's like almost like you're only good for your name and you're only good for the things that you say. And why would I not try to promote our name for who we are, so this way eventually it could ring bells somewhere and people will sit back and say, oh yeah, I may not be able to pronounce WDMN Nation, or I might call it WDMN or WDM Nation, or what do they mean by damnation? Are they into some type of unholy, religious, some type of blasphemy? No, it's just fun. It's fun, it's entertaining. ThinkTimm, if nothing else. Willa May, DJ Warm Cookies. All these things are just different nomenclature, different ways, different monikers, just to play around and give yourself different personalities to go into. You notice like every volume there might be one song that I might say, oh, if I was your producer. I even got to the point where I'm saying if I was your producer in French. Now I can't say it off the top of my head, but if I was your producer in French. What do you think about the creativity and the flexibility of dropping our trademark or our brand names into our music?
Honestly, I think it's brilliant. It's not just a name, it's identity, it's story, and it's recognition. You're weaving your legacy right into the art. And if it gets people curious, even better. So let's let them trust in that name and give this track a spin.
Trust in the name, why don't you? What do you have to say? Many have come, just as many have gone. But trust in the name, we won't steer you wrong. Damnation, they saw you sitting all alone, shacking, not preoccupied with your phone. It made them wonder if you're alright, but you were raw to relaxation, no screen inside. What were you pondering? Deep in meditation, eyes wide open, mind on elevation. It tells me you know there's a string to this world, connected to the essence of every boy, woman, man, and girl. You won't let it unravel, won't let it trip you up. You walk that understated concept verbal, speaking like folks should know by now. Centering your herbal, sip the calm, pocket peace all around. This scene requires focus that not everyone can achieve. It comes to you naturally, living life with ease. Pressure builds diamonds, you school them on physics and form. Diagrams of arching angels, masterpieces on every wall. Transform, not to interrupt, but the peace of mind you host is a slice of higher knowledge, a dream of vision bestowed. Trust in me, why don't you? Yeah. What do you have to say? What do you have to say? Many have come, just as many have gone. Trust in the name, we won't steer you wrong. Damnation. It's not religion, it's recognition. Peace of mind, a self-knowing condition. Trust in me, why don't you? Why don't you? What do you have to say? What do you have to say? Many have come, just as many have gone. Trust in the name, we won't steer you wrong. Damnation. Du, du, du,
So, Tim, after that track, I think it's clear. You're not asking people to believe blindly. You're inviting them into the story. Now, we've got one last track. Let's wrap this volume up strong.
What you gonna do? Just from the swag and the tempo and the swing that this song comes in on, it's kind of like a laid back, it's kind of like a, hey, this is what we got. And it's like, I took the time to reintroduce myself. Ain't no one bad like me. ThinkTimm, nothing else. If you really want to see, allow your mind to be free. A decree from greatness, manifest your legacy. Respect the name, respect the game. If you come to play, you welcome to stay. This is what it is all about. This is the fun play of writing lyrics. Like I said, a rapper I'm not, a poet I am. Poetry, lyricism, writing, creativity, sharing all of these aspects to paint a picture. More discipline when you own the IP. No days off because the future I see. These are lines that make sense, that are not just words put together. And they make more sense because these are all the things I'm trying to do. I am not trying, I told you, I say it all the time, and this is the inside joke, and I'll say it out loud again. Right now, 10% of zero is zero. I'm making nothing. I'm not saying that I'm looking for a partnership. I'm not saying I'm looking for a deal. I'm looking to pay off the bit of my mortgage that we have left. I'm looking to put my children through college. I am looking to make sure that my household can retire peacefully and we can ride off into the sunset happily. During that time, if 550 songs, if a catalog that spans different genres of music will help me along, if another 450 songs materialize in the next 450 days, whatever the situation may be, this is the hobby, this is the life that I chose to do. I'm like, unfortunately, I had a career. I can no longer do what I did for a living, so therefore this is what I'm doing. And if somehow I can make money materialize from intellectual property that will help my family, that's what I'm here for. What you gonna do? You use your talent, you use what you have. You gotta use what you have to get what you want. Listen, that's been a credo, a motto of all things. I'm not being malicious. I'm not being greedy. I'm trying to entertain. It's not like I'm making music that's horrible. The music is good. I'm just trying to share. And at the same point, if I could benefit, listen, on the website, on TeePublic, there's a t-shirt that says, dumber people have done it. Seriously. We can figure it out. We can make this happen. Your thoughts?
I think you've summed it up perfectly. You're creating with purpose, authenticity, and passion. The talent is there, and the journey's real. So let's spin that final track and show them what you're gonna do.
Is this thing on? Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah. Hands up, sky high. Let's roll. Throw your hands up high. What you gonna do? Ooh, lift 'em to the sky. What you gonna do? WDMN in the vibe. What you gonna do? Let the spirit multiply. I took my time to reintroduce myself. Ain't nobody bad like me. ThinkTimm, nothing else. If you really wanna see, allow your mind to be free. I decree greatness. Manifest your legacy. Respect the name. Respect the game. If I come to play, you're welcome to stay. Work my job till the job broke me. Now I'm wide awake, third eye open, you see. More discipline when you own the IP. No days off, cause the future I see. Mission complete, expectations surpassed. Not known now, but the future. Damnation broadcast. Knowledge is within us, written in the stars. The answers always find you, no matter where you are. Throw your hands up high. What you gonna do? Lift 'em to the sky. What you gonna do? WDMN in the vibe. What you gonna do? Let the spirit multiply. Damnation. Damnation. Damnation of the mind, invitation to creation, melodic manifestation, cosmic intoxication, crystal clear vision, precision in the plan, blueprint in the heavens laid down by hand, by the good folks at WDMN. Cracking codes, encrypting vibes, guides through dimensions where spirit resides. Center aligned, your chai, your force. Every open door just leads you to source. Peace of mind, body, soul in control. Elevate decisions, completions. The goal you already complete. Just claim your seat at the table with the gods. Rise up, repeat. Humanize, harmonize, live life for you. Humanize, harmonize, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Cultivate the mind. The truth shines through. Throw your hands up high. Throw your hands up high. Ooh, lift 'em to the sky. What you gonna do? Damnation in the house. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Let the spirit multiply. ThinkTimm, 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 ThinkTimm. ThinkTimm, WDMN forever. Damnation broadcast.
So after all that, Tim, here's my final question. When you look back at Volume 14, do you feel it captures where you are now? Or is it more like a stepping stone to what's next?
As of today, when I listen to volume 14, I feel as though it was a natural progression from volume 13. But at the same point, I'm so anxious to have you hear the song I did yesterday. The volumes that I'm sad to say that get lost, that don't show up in my random play when I'm listening to things, because at the same point you have to realize that when I'm listening to my music, I'm not necessarily listening to just the 10 songs on said volume. I'm listening to instrumentals, I'm listening to different versions of songs, I'm listening to ideas for vocals, I'm listening to cuts that did not necessarily make the final official release of the song. So to me, there's always something going on. So to revisit volume 14 on August 28th of 2026, I'm very satisfied with it. I had the opportunity to listen to it this morning when I jogged and listen to it when I rode the bike, and I was satisfied with it. I'm very satisfied with it. Volume 15, I can't tell you what that holds into it right now, but I'm sure that I'll be equally as satisfied with that too. And I'm sure as an audience, if you're listening to it for the musical journey, you'll realize that we are definitely getting better. We are moving together. This is becoming a cohesive situation where if you're following the journey, it is definitely a journey. My writing, I do believe, has gotten better, but my thing is that I'm not insane, and I want to sometimes clarify the fact that being creative and writing, it's a addiction. It's a fun thing to do, but it's addictive. But you have to do it. If you are one of those people, you understand. Why do painters paint? Why do singers sing? Why do basketball players wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go work out? It's the obsession. When you do something, that leads us back into the title, why make music? Why do we make music? Why do we make music when we're not even sure that there's an audience listening to it? Why am I talking and making a podcast when I can sit back and say, I'm sure that there's a podcast that has 50,000 listeners and we might have 500 listeners. That's 500 people that are listening that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's an amazing thing what putting yourself out there will do, what it will bring your way. You never know until you try. Never did I think that without the help or aid of other people would this be able to be done. And I am doing this solely. I'm like, I have the moral support, but like I said in some songs, ain't nobody down here remixing with me. Ain't nobody down here touching buttons but me. Ain't nobody down here writing but me. I know the music industry is caught up on how AI is helping out. Listen, I'm too selfish to turn over my stuff without putting my hands in it for AI. I would never want to claim something as mine that I did not create. That's why I cannot necessarily work well with other people. That's why I guess the most perfect partner for me is someone who can read my personality and realize like, oh, this dude's a little crazy, this dude's a little obsessive, and I can keep up with him because I'm not human and my feelings are not going to get hurt. It makes it hard for me to work with people, and the time that I want to put in to do music and still have time to look after my health, spend time with my family, be the human that humans expect me to be, it's really hard. Your thoughts?
You're balancing a lot, but what stands out is your honesty. You're not just making music, you're living it, all while striving for balance. That's what makes your journey authentic. And that authenticity, it resonates whether it's 5 or 500. Keep doing you, Tim.
So, that's volume 14. As Uncle E pointed out to us that we were a week late, but we're still within the bounds of August by a couple of days. Volume 15 will be out in probably about 3 to 4 weeks. Of course, it's already done. It just needs to be re-looked at and revisited. Thank you to everyone who listens to our podcast. Willa, you said that you didn't necessarily want to just sum it up at the end of the review of the 10 songs or the conversation about the 10 songs. So what do you have to say? What do you want to add to this conversation here, my dear?
Well, I'd say this. Volume 14 is more than music. It's proof of the journey. If this is where you are now, I can only imagine where you're headed. So to everyone listening, stay tuned, because this story is still unfolding.
Unfolding, constantly unfolding. I think there's a song in it somewhere. Anyway, thank you all for listening to the podcast. Along with this podcast, there will be music as always. I'll interlace the songs in here. There'll be some social media things popping up on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. I want to do TikTok, but TikTok just seems like it's so confusing to me. I'm old. I'm going to do my best to stay focused and try to get this done. And like I said, if I can't reach 500 people, if I can't reach 5,000 people, perhaps I can reach those 5 people that can do something for me. Right now, we're rocking with Code 3 Records for helping us with our metadata. We have Uncle E out there for support. We have the family here in the household that are tolerating my nonsense here. My mom, my brother, my nephew, people who are there, my stepfather, everybody, people care. I'm like, it is what it is. I'm like, you have to understand, like, if you know me, if you know of me, you know this is something that I've always wanted to do. This is who I am. I've taken on many careers in my life, and I've tried my best to give 100% to all those things. But since I can't do that anymore, I'm giving it all to this hobby turned career turned business, and we'll see how things go. But I want you to tune in. I want you to listen. I want you to support. I want you to be nice to people who are creative. I want you to be nice to people who are like you, people who are not like you. There is so much craziness going on in this world. We cannot fight crazy with crazy. Seriously, that's the bottom line. We cannot continue going the direction we're going and still benefit from it. If you realize the people who are benefiting from all the fruits of the world are not bickering with each other. They are finding ways to divide and conquer. I am not trying to divide and conquer. I am trying to bring people together with music. It can be done that way. But in the industry, you realize the same tactics are used. Right now, the industry is going against technology as though everyone is not using it. They are going against the small people, allowing the larger artists to get the lion's share of the money, the revenue. But the thing is, there will always be creatives working hard. My dream is to somehow see everybody get what they deserve. Nothing more, nothing less. On that, I'm going to say peace out. Thank you for listening. And as always, ThinkTimm, WDMN Nation, Damn Nation, Willa May, DJ Warm Cookies, and peace, and be wild.
concept. Even if the ones in love circle words but won't accept. Feelings rise, feelings fall. Sometimes we neglect it all, but at the root, the heart connects on a basis of respect. Keep in mind, like precision movements, hands keep in time. Even though it's what you make of it, you can't debate with it. It holds together and dictates forever. Keep in time, keep in time, keep in time. You could set me free, but I promise there's no one more in love, no clearer proof than what you are to me. We hesitate, we wait, but we return to that first date, making plans, connecting fates, falling in love, never too late. Keep in mind, like precision movements, hands keep in time. Even though it's what you make of it, you can't debate with it. It holds together and dictates forever, forever, forever. Never you mind the time. Mental dimensions transcend design. Written ideas spark in the mind. Connections fire, attraction shine. Stimulating, relaxing, confusion dressed as passion. But I tell you, this wine is the taste of the town. The city feels beautiful when I'm with you now. With you now, with you now. Through your eyes I see it clear. Every moment feels sincere. Memories planted, written in stone. We were meant for love alone. Two becoming one in life. You're the love of life. Keep in mind, keep in time, keep in time. Like precision movements, hands keep in time. Even though it's what you make of it, you can't debate with it. It holds together and dictates forever, forever. Together, keep in time. Forever, together, keep